Sister Wives star Kody Brown thinks his children are punishing him. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Eva and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has admitted his heart was broken over his family's breakdown and his estrangement from his children. According to People, on the 19th season of the reality TV show, Kody told his current wife, Robyn Brown, that he is desperate to be in a better place with his kids. Robyn explained in season 19, I was putting pressure on Kody to work on his relationships with his kids, and it triggered him and it upset him. In a confessional interview, Kody explained his viewpoint of the situation. What has happened is in the divorces is the ugly finger of blame has come out. Dad, you were never at my house, he said. I'm sorry, I had 4 wives. I was at your house though because the other wife was complaining that I was at your house. After 3 divorces and 1 remaining wife, Kody has realized just how estranged he is from the family he once called his own. While on camera, Kody Brown has failed to take any responsibility for his strained relationship with his children. He believes they are purposefully leaving me out of their lives to punish me for a crime I did not commit. The reality TV star does admit that his focus on his 3 divorces may have distracted him from his many children. So I've spent a year here just lamenting the situation. When I get over that, those children who are open to me will get my attention, he said. Kody says he expects a reciprocal relationship from his kids, and they should approach him first. Some people think that parental-child relationships don't have to be reciprocal. But when they're adults, yes they do, he said on camera. Robyn asked Kody why he didn't reach out to his children because they were hurting, but he insinuated that his kids were the ones refusing to talk to him. It's an unrealistic expectation for grandparents to be in their grandchildren's lives all the time, he declared during a confessional. Especially if you move your children to an entirely different coast. Because of the rift, it's presumed Kody's children feel differently. Maddie Brown Brush's estrangement from her father was covered extensively throughout Sister Wives. In season 19, Kody's ex-wife, Janelle Brown, blamed Kody for cutting off communication with Maddie and Caleb. Kody denies cutting off his children with Janelle, believing Maddie spreads gossip about me to the rest of the family. He also butted heads with his sons Gabe and Garrison Brown during the coronavirus pandemic. My boys think it's fine that they're going out and continuing social lives while I'm making these humongous sacrifices, Kody said in an episode of Sister Wives. Kody even wanted to kick the boys out of the house, causing the boys to feel rejected by their father. In season 18, Gabe shared more about the rift between his brother, and his dad. Sadly, Garrison tragically passed away earlier this year from suicide. The death was a shock to everyone, especially his parents, who grieved in different ways. According to Reality T, in season 19, Kody Brown admits he made 2 huge mistakes regarding his daughter Isabel, who he shares with Christine. One of those mistakes was also not going to Isabel's surgery, and that put some bad blood between a bunch of us, he said. During the pandemic, Isabel Brown underwent surgery, and her father decided not to travel with her due to the global pandemic. While he said the decision to stay behind was breaking my heart, he could not be convinced to stay by her side. Isabel described her father's actions as a little screwed up. Over the last few years, the father of 18 has had a tense relationship with several of his children, as reported by Screen Rant. Kody Brown believes it may be due to the breakdown of his marriages. The women in Kody's life have revealed why their children have so many issues connecting with their father. Robyn has spoken out about the dissolution of her polyamorous marriage and has begged her husband to mend fences with his estranged children. I don't want to judge Kody, but at the same time, I don't think Kody should be accepting it. I think that Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps and saying, hey, you're going to talk to me, she said in a confessional before directly telling her husband, your kids need you in your life. Janelle theorizes that the children's relationship with their father changed as they grew up. Kody struggled to relate to older children when his opinion and guidance mattered less to them. And when my children were younger, it was very easy for him to be a father, right, because he was still kind of this important figure, she explained before adding, I think it might be harder for Kody to feel like he's respected. People reported Christine Brown believes her children will eventually come around and have a good relationship with their father. It was really difficult to still want them to have a great relationship with their dad, Christine acknowledged. According to Reality T, Gabe Brown thinks Kody will only make amends with his children by admitting his faults and apologizing. I think it would take Dad really setting things straight, and I think that would take an act of God. Gabe Brown demands a decision from Kody Brown. Sister Wives' son Gabe Brown hit his dad Kody Brown with an ultimatum. We've watched the family divide deepen on season 19. Kody's lost touch with all his grown children. One by one, they've stepped away. And now, Gabe's the latest to say he's ready to walk away from his father once and for all. TLC's Sister Wives episode see Kody Brown's older children are fed up with his neglect. Gabriel, Gabe Brown, one of Janelle Brown's boys, is the latest to lose patience. If you've watched the recent seasons, you know the pandemic was a deal breaker for the entire Brown family. Kody set up strict rules that most in the family found too onerous to tolerate, including Janelle and Christine Brown, and most of their children. And Kody even accused two of his older sons of prioritizing getting their pencils wet over safety during the COVID crisis. Gabe Brown recently told Janelle about a conversation with Kody. He said Kody hit him up for a chat. But Gabe told Janelle that his dad was acting like he owed Kody an apology, but he doesn't feel like he needs to tell his dad sorry about anything. On the Sister Wives episode, Gabe told Janelle that he made it clear to Kody that unless he's ready to make a genuine effort to fix things, he's finished communicating with him. Then, Gabe told Janelle that Kody sent the text a few days later saying, "I forgive you, will you forgive me?" And that really rubbed Gabe the wrong way. He didn't see what he'd done that Kody needed to forgive him for. But on the flip side, Gabe definitely thought his dad needed to ask for forgiveness for things he'd done. At this point, Gabe told his mom that he's ready to just cut him out of his life completely, and he wouldn't be the first kid to do this. The lack of accountability is a recurring issue for the Brown kids and Kody Brown's ex-wives. For instance, Mykelti Brown-Padron recently lashed out after seeing a recent Sister Wives episodes. She said her dad never takes accountability, and even when he does, he still shifts blame onto others. In his chat and confessionals on the TLC show, we've heard Kody saying he wishes he'd never married Meri Brown at all, and that he never loved Meri, Janelle, or Christine Brown. That's a terrible thing for his children with his 3 ex-wives to hear, right? For his children, hearing him say he never should have married their moms is like saying he regrets the event that led to their existence, not the kind of thing that earns you a Dad of the Year mug. Kody also blamed the distance between himself and his grown children on Christine and Janelle. He accused them of bad-mouthing him. Janelle Brown said his poor treatment of their children was the primary reason she finally left Kody. Also, she said she thinks Kody used the pandemic as an excuse to withdraw from the family. That way, she said, he could hold up with Robyn Brown, his favorite wife, and their kids. Janelle isn't sure at this point that Kody can ever repair the broken relationships with his kids. Gabe said it'd take an act of God. Also, Gabe Brown said he misses seeing Kody and Robyn's kids, but he holds out little hope for a relationship with Robyn. Gabe says Robyn plays the victim, and he says she claims everyone's always hated her and her kids. Given that the family lost Garrison Brown, you'd think Kody would do all he can to mend the rift with his remaining children. But we've seen no evidence it's happening in real time. Even Robyn's pleaded with Kody to prioritize his children over her feelings.